'Cause you haven't come here first in a while. I would die for some closure. Maybe something ain't right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Campus Chronicles, the show that brings you closer to the pulse of student leadership and academic excellence here at UNZA. I'm your host, Lisa Puri, and today we have the privilege of hearing from two pivotal figures in our student community. The UNZASU Academic Minister, Daniel Mutwapi, and the UNZASU President himself, Vincent Musilikani. I hope I have pronounced their names right.
Almost there.
Okay. So together we will explore the current challenges and triumphs faced by students, as well as the initiatives being implemented to enhance our academic experience. Join us as we delve into their visions and insights that shape our university's future. All right, gentlemen, welcome to the Campus Chronicles.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name is Lisa Puri.
Hi, Lisa Puri. Thank you very much for having us on the show today.
Okay, thank you as well for being here. All right, let's get right into it. So, I'm going to ask you some questions that have been burning on the ground. Are you ready for them?
Please, we the Honorable Minister and the entire UNZASU, we've been looking for other platforms apart from UNZASU page where we can be talking about these things, Like, students do not understand what really is going on.
That's true. We don't.
No.
We have no idea.
Students have no idea. We students have no idea, first of all, what UNZASU is. And we have no idea what goes on.
That's why you're here today to explain to us.
Let me just mention a few things. I don't know how long this program is, but we have a lot to download here. I would like to say this is important, and I hope students are connected to this program right now, because whatever I'm about to say is going to illuminate and change the thinking pattern of students towards UNZASU and towards management. Because I was telling somebody that UNZASU is not management, and management is not UNZASU. These are two different entities.
And usually students confuse the two.
Yes.
What is UNZASU?
UNZASU is a pressure group. Okay, we are students. We are not management. Somebody said, UNZASU, you delayed releasing a memo stating that students that have balances won't write exams. No, it's not UNZASU. It's management. No, UNZASU, why are you telling students to pay? No, it's not management. It's not UNZASU. It is true. Management.
You know what I think? I feel like because we as the students look up to UNZASU, and we believe you guys are the voice of us, the voiceless. So maybe that's why there is that misconception of, thinking UNZASU is management. But okay, so let me dive into the questions that we have today. So the first question will go to the academic minister himself, Mr. Daniel. So can you share with us some of the key initiatives you are currently working on to improve the academic environment for students at UNZA? What changes do you have, or rather do you hope to implement in the incoming semester?
So currently we're working on building more outdoor study venues, because looking at the number of students that we have on campus and how many people the library can accommodate at once, the numbers don't match up. They don't tally, and we usually have difficulties accessing study venues.
Yeah.
With these lecture theaters, since they close around summer 18, and it's a struggle for them to open, since management says students end up messing up the school facilities when we leave them open. So the library is the only suitable study venue we have that is open from 8 to 24, of which there are other students who study between 24 to somewhere 05.
True.
So our aim this second semester is to look for outsource some funds so that we can create some outdoor study venues. So we are currently working hand in hand with a lot of prominent individuals that can help us at least build some outdoor study venues so that our students can be able to study whenever they want to.
Do you think this is going to be done before the exams, the final exams of the year?
As a pressure group, I would say yes. But,
actually, we've already started. Yeah. Last time we communicated saying we have provided 1,000 study spaces for students outdoor, just around the library. But we are not yet done with the place, but students are able to access it during the day. So
Okay.
yeah, we are only remaining with lighting up the place.
And some sockets.
And yes, and sockets, and that costs about $500,000.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the point where we are at now. We're trying to source for funds so that we can put the lighting, can put sockets, students will be able to connect their laptops. That's the point we're at. But right now, if you go there, you find students studying. That's it. Whatever we had, then we said plus this 1,000 spaces that we have found for students. And we are looking for money.
All right.
That 500,000, that's $500,000 to have students studying.
Yeah,
and we are
that is
also looking
true.
at other places apart from
Okay.
areas around the library.
Yeah, we once communicated with the School of Education. There's land behind there. Yeah, we first started with the Gomalek's land, but we were told that land is usually used for graduation and stuff. So we opted for the land behind School of Education. We did communicate with the dean, like, okay, we can come up with an agreement, then propose this to management. Yeah, so we already did that. And the dean is already ready. So all we have to do now is to make sure that the funds are available, and then we can propose everything to management, and we can go on with our project.
All right, thank you very much. So we're going to go to the second question that wasting much of your time. So this question goes to the president himself. As the voice of the student body, what are the main concerns you've been hearing from students regarding their academic experiences? How is the union working to address these issues that you've heard?
Thank you very much, Lisa.
Welcome.
Well, there are a lot of concerns concerning academia that I've heard as a president, but the first important thing that I hear students complaining, lamenting about, the first thing is no CNO exams.
Which we're going to hit to that.
And this thing will continue coming, each and every year. The next 5 years to be there. The second thing is you haven't paid you haven't cleared your tuition fees, not writing exams. The other thing is supplementary exams. Please, I hope you're recording this because I need this. I need to share this with students, even after now, because I believe we are live right now.
Yes.
First of all, no CA, no exams. So it's not a bad thing, no. So
Okay.
management says no CA, no exams. Not a bad thing. So let me explain this to the students. The reason why management says no CA, no exams is this. Remember, there is what we call global regulations.
Yeah.
Okay? University global regulations. So these university global regulations, they have got what we, I would say, for lack of better terms, I would call them policies, more like outlined policies, Yeah, more like outlined policies where you have to follow the global regulation policies, maybe the standards rather. Thank you. The standards, the global regulation standards. Now, when a university follows the global regulation standards, it means that university that follows the standards. When a student, when a graduate, when you, Lisa, here you're done with your master's, you're done with your degree, when you go to China, your degree will be recognized.
True.
Because you follow the global regulation standards. When you go to America, they're not going to say, this degree is from the University of Zambia and it does not carry weight.
Wait, sorry to cut you short. So, what you're saying is, if let's say in a case that we don't follow the policy of no CA, no exam, does that mean that we're not working with the standard?
Definitely. So what the university is trying to do is not trying to punish students. It's not trying to punish us. Okay. So what the university is trying to do is trying to uplift the university standard by making sure that the degree that the University of Zambia student acquires here, it will be able to work in South America. It will be able to be recognized in North America. So now one of the standards is that if a student hasn't cleared their CA, they are not going to write exams. Global regulations.
All right.
Standards. Now, here's the thing. Management has been trying all this while to push for this. The university to start, because the University of Zambia is a big institution.
Yes.
Papers, articles have been published that are being used the whole world. This is a big institution. The University of Zambia is not just here in Zambia, but at world level. Now, we have a problem. The university wants to implement, wants to introduce, it's already there. But the university wants to enact these global regulation standards for it to start working here. But I've got a problem.
And what's that?
The problem is that the university itself has failed
Okay.
to uphold the standards that will help the global regulation standards to be upheld.
How have they failed?
Number one, lecturers do not publish CAs on time.
You know what? Now that you've mentioned...
So here's the thing. This is where, us as UNZASU, this is where we win it. First of all, you are telling students to clear their CAs, but the student does not know their CA.
Exactly.
As management, you're telling students to make sure they clear a CA, but you're writing exams on Sunday, and you're writing a test on Sunday, and on Monday you have an exam. How are you going to have your CA?
You see, Mr. President, now that you've brought that, actually there is a question that is relating to that, but let me just bring it here. So mostly, as you know, the CAs, they come out maybe like 2 weeks before the final exam.
And the regulation says CAs should be produced 2 weeks before the study break. All the CAs.
So that you can have at least an opportunity to have a makeup test and then
Or
cover
any
up.
form of adjustment that would help you write exams.
But I believe the institution is well aware of these policies and standards.
And
But
they are fully aware. This is why we hit them with their weaknesses.
Yeah.
The university fails, the lecturers fail to produce CAs on time. Then you want us to not write, you don't want us to write exams because we haven't cleared our CAs. That's being unfair.
yes,
That's being unfair. And that is why last year we were 2 days into office. There are two battles. This is the greatest achievement I've made here as president, as UNZASU, as the Minister of Academics, as the Prime Minister, as everyone as a team. This is what I would say. We were 2 days in office. 2 days in office. Management said, if you have a balance, you're not going to write exams. If you haven't cleared your CA, you're not going to write exams. But you know what we did? We gathered all the courses that never had CAs. We compiled them and put them in one document.
okay.
And we said, course ECN, course code -- lecturer so, you haven't published the CAs. Then how do you expect students to write exams? Like, you want to implement, but you as an investor failed.
Yeah, you're not doing your
You
part.
have failed. So, even this, mid 10, the university was like, it was a very serious battle. The university was like, those that do not have CAs, they have to write deferred. They have to write deferred. I was like, no, then you're not being fair.
True.
Is it our fault?
No, it's not.
That the CAs haven't been released on time? No. First of all, we have inadequate study venues. We have overcrowding,
Very much.
courses crashing,
Yikes.
messed up timetable. How would you expect students to perform at their max? It's not possible.
So what the president is trying to say right now is, in order to for management to make sure that the CA policy stands, they have to improve their standards as well, because the teaching standard here is low. It has tipped down a bit.
Yeah.
So for them to
Obviously it has.
For them to say that there's no CA, no exam policy for each stand, they also have to improve in a lot of areas. So until they improve that policy will not stand. There's a lot of lacunas in it.
Okay, so until the institution, the university, the management itself, until they stand to their ground and the policies that they have put in place.
You have to do what you preach.
Okay, so for as long as they don't do what they preach.
That's always come and stand on the way.
All right.
Because we do not expect management to make that step when they haven't done their due diligence.
For starters, they are the ones who enroll students here.
True.
But the lecture theaters that they have don't accommodate all the students they enroll. Even if they did, they are big lecture theaters whereby when students sit at the far end, they won't be able to get the lecturer if he doesn't have a mic. And if we were to go around campus, then I don't think there's any lecture theater that has a speaker and a mic, so that students will be able to get the lecture even if they're far behind. So all those have to be put into thought when management wants to implement all this CA policy and these other policies. Yeah. So it's a two-way street. For us to perform at our best, they also have to perform at their best.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, for as long as the the management does not stand their ground, UNZASU will be there for the students to ensure that.
Who will be there, and we don't know the next people that you're going to vote in, but I believe we carry the same agenda, speaking for the students.
Yeah.
So, as long as the management doesn't do its due diligence, as long as CAs are not with his on time, as long as the lecturers keep missing classes, because we have got lecturers who told miss the whole semester, they come towards the end, convert you with notes, then give you a test and say, okay, now I'm going to write exams. But what's that? I was just okay. This topic and that topic, they are part of the course outline, so you just have to go study. It's part of the exam.
Yeah, that happens a lot here.
Do you know what that does?
It messes with us.
It weakens the quality of the product that the university is producing. It weakens us. The fault is not entirely with us, or even us. We have a problem because we have got students that miss classes. Okay? And we have got students who even miss tests without any reason. Okay? But I would like to tell you this. If management doesn't do its due diligence concerning CS, UNZASU will always come in. But it's a serious issue. Like this time around, it was a serious, tough, it was a tug of war. I was speaking against 50 people. All of them were like, we have to implement this year. And all the 50, your deans, your what, all these principal officers were like, we have to implement the CNO exams. I'm like, no, we can't do that. And we provided facts. Now, heading to something else concerning balances. Now, that one is crucial. This university is not sustained by government. Okay? First of all, I like dealing with facts. That is how we win battles on the table of dialogue.
Yeah.
Do you know that over 60% of students at the University of Zambia on student loan?
Yes, I do know that.
A lot of students.
Especially this year.
Yeah. A lot of students on student loans. We have been unfair. You are running your business. Okay? And half of the business you are taking to charity. Okay? Then the rest you are charging people. Okay? So for example, say you are paying eggs and you say, okay, 10 orphans will come in to get free eggs at your table. Then those that are paying, if they say, okay, if you have got 20 eggs and you say 10 orphans come and get 10 eggs, how many eggs are you remaining with? With 10. Now, if the people that are supposed to pay for those 10 eggs, if they don't pay, then they get, what is it going to do to you? You are going to enter into a loss.
That is true.
I'm factual. I speak facts. We, as students, we have been unfair to management.
Well,
I'm coming.
okay.
We have been fair to management. Now, check this out. Again, this is me who understands the hardships that we are facing in this country. I'll tell you that UNZA, I like using this term, has a huge pool of students coming from different aspects of life. Okay? Shangombo, Sinda, Tezi, Sinda, all these are coming from villages. Others are BC, others are not. There are those who I've seen students in my office. A student would come to you, they sit down, before they say anything, they begin to shed tears.
Okay, that is something.
Before you even ask how are you, they begin to shed tears. And you look at them, the first thing they say, I'm on self. My father used to afford, but I lost my dad in January. My mom is disabled. My brother took over, helping me pay tuition fees. When we reached October, my brother committed suicide. Now, these are issues I deal with every day. These are not stories made up. These are serious.
And do you have any information about that? Like, it's worrying that the highest learning institution in Zambia has struggled with a timetable for the semester. Any comments on that, or what do you have to say as the management? And this question applies to both of you.
What did you say? As
management.
No.
Yeah, God knows when you say that.
You see, you
We are students. This is UNZASU. We are
We've
not
been talking too much about management, UNZASU, and this thing
Yeah.
is now like all over in my mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for the correction. As UNZASU.
Yeah.
Yes. Any comments, or rather, what are you doing on the, like, what do you have to say, you know, with the thing? It's very surprising that the highest institution in Zambia is failing to produce a proper timetable. And that also led to some clashing of classes. Other people were missing classes, even not learning, which, as we know, like earlier on, as we opened here, we had lecturers protesting and all that, which delayed in our learning.
You're the only thing there, but from what I was told, management's aim was to create a central timetable.
Okay.
Looking at, they have some courses, programs that have a lot of people compared to others. So they're trying to centralize the timetable so that you can have people with smaller courses given a smaller venue, and then those with larger classes given a larger venue so that they can accommodate at least.
So that's what they were failing to do.
Yeah, that was the aim.
Okay.
I think it has proven to have failed.
Terrible.
But yeah, that was management's aim. But I think the president will elaborate further.
Okay.
Okay, so in 2021, we had a problem.
Okay.
We had, I don't know what these people are thinking, but that was backward thinking. In 2021, the university enrolled 3 or 4 times what it could afford. And that has affected the university even up to now. Because every year the university has to enroll. Then now there is no exclude. So those people will repeat or proceed. So, as I said, we work with facts. When management had noticed that we have been hitting them with facts, they tried to work on their weaknesses, on their loopholes. By number one of the things that we warn students to eliminate this year thing, to waiver it, was classes crashing, overcrowding, lecturers missing, CAs not being given.
Yeah.
So now they tried. So what this school of vet has got enough classes. Okay.
But it's too far.
No,
It's just
well, it's
Like
not.
another province.
For us, we walk from here to vet in 5 minutes. But anyway, we are used now because we play with keto. Yeah, we are used now. But the school of vet has got free classes. Because during the day we learn, as in before afternoon we learn. In the afternoons we don't use the classes.
Okay.
School of Humanities, they don't have where to learn from.
Yeah, we don't.
Engineering, second years for last year, they don't have where to learn from. So now, what management was thinking was, okay, let's have a central timetable. So a central timetable, what it does is that it brings in the timetable from the school of vet. Second year to 6th year. In all the schools, engineering, humanities, education, they bring them together and they spread them. So, okay, when this class is done, let's push in this. When that class is done, let's push in this. When that class is done, so that's what they were trying to do. Unfortunately, they didn't plan it well.
What was the
And
main
the-
issue? Or
and-
how did they fail to like?
They didn't have enough time to plan,
It was
strategically
rushed.
plan. It was
Oh,
rushed because they were under pressure.
Like a miscalculation.
Okay. So what we did after UNZASU, we noticed that this timetable thing is giving us a problem. We advised management to say, as soon as possible, can you revert the old timetables?
Yeah.
It's better off like that. Let the central timetable, when you have finally perfected it, let it be applied next year when students won't have issues. Because towards the end of the year, we'll come back. The reason why we are saying no to this CA policy, because we never used to learn. We never had a timetable.
Yeah.
So they are disadvantaging us, but us again as students, we are gathering up points to attack them when it's time for exams. Simple as that.
Okay.
But we as UNZASU, we are trying by all means, as soon as possible, to have to. Others have already started reverting back to their old timetables.
Yes.
Yes. So we want everyone to revert back to their old timetables.
But actually, there are some people whereby they settled. I don't know if it's the 80th timetable, but it's like it has been resolved. Then there are some who are still using the previous timetable. I, for one, am using the previous timetable, but I have like a roommate who is using the current timetable, and it's like they found a way of like, I don't know, resolving it. So like, how is it? Other
Let's
students
revert to the old timetables.
Okay.
We cannot have hybrid. Because that's they're saying they have resolved it. I don't know what school is that. Okay, I don't know what year is that. If they have resolved it and everyone has gone back to the old timetable, they're going to have crashes again. Because that central timetable, it's not in respect with the old timetable. So the old timetables might crash again. So let us revert back. We don't have time.
Okay.
We only have got 2 months. We're heading to exams.
True.
We don't have time. Yes, academics. 2 months. We are going to exams. Okay. So let's revert the old timetables. And if this continues, by the way, it won't continue. We were all supposed to revert back to the old timetable last week. And this week, those that haven't yet reverted, they have to revert.
Okay. Until we write our final exam.
Until we write our final exams. Let management work on it during the vacation.
Okay. That is much fair. And I recall earlier on this year, UNZASU and you and the academic minister and other people in your I almost said management team.
Executive.
Executive team.
Executive.
You had a press briefing and you were addressing things like accommodation at that moment and all that. You mentioned things like showers being in like Mwanawasa, if I recall very well, and all that, like this semester. So I've noticed that we still haven't seen that being fully, maybe partially, but not fully implemented, because the Mwanawasa still does not have showers up to date.
Okay. Oh, there are no showers. Others still don't have taps. Yes,
Like
I'm telling you, I'm not asking you.
Oh, you're telling me?
Yes,
Oh,
others
okay.
still don't have taps. Others still don't have showers. And you are saying you haven't seen that when we said we are going to do this, right?
Not completely, but toilets were fixed, so I'm not going to say like it didn't completely.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
so the same thought pattern you have, not pattern, but the same perspective you have, that's what the general students have out there. We spent millions of kwacha to buy sockets, showers, shower mixers, sanitation equipment. We spent millions. We even brought prisoners. The same prisoners that are fitting in the electrical cables and breakers and whatnot. The same prisoners who had put in these things. Now, where is the problem? Is it that UNZASU hasn't done it? No, we have done it. But do you know where the problem is?
Enlighten me.
Kwacha 5-6. They put showers.
Still.
They put toilet systems. They had put everything. By the time they are reaching Kwacha, Kwacha 6-5, Kwacha 6 and 5. By the time they are reaching Kwacha 4 and 3, some taps have been stolen. Some systems have been stolen. We will never, as UNZA, we're not going anywhere. This is not the first time that UNZASU has pushed in for these things. In 2021, we saw it. Last year, we saw a bit of it. Previously, we saw it. We have seen management trying to push for this. We have seen UNZASU releasing money. We have released money to buy these things. Mwanawasa, we had put showers, we had put toilets, we had put what? We finished the whole university putting up these things. Vet, they were complaining, never had a toilet, they never had a tap. We put taps, showers, everything. Right now, Vet is calling me so they don't even have a single shower.
But how?
Why do we keep going in circles? What is the problem? Why do we steal our own things? These things are being stolen. We have got students who steal taps, tubes. We have put tubes. We bought a lot of tubes. Others are still there. I don't know if they're still there. So let me not say everything that I'm not sure of. But these things, we have bought them. We have installed them in hostels. But where are they? Where are they? Why should we steal our own things? Why should we allow outsiders to come and steal things within our university? If the university continues this trajectory, the students if our students will continue this trajectory, we're not going anywhere. We will remain to say UNZASU hasn't done anything when they have actually spent millions. It's a roller coaster. It's a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
We'll be in the same circle.
So what's the way forward? How can
the mindset, students, we have to change how we think and how we do things. You cannot develop the environment if the habitat, if the mind, but we cannot stop a student from stealing a shower mixer with tap.
That's something you're supposed to do.
Simple curtain, put a curtain in your hostel, put a curtain, it will be gone. You don't know how. You find it in a room on the window. A shower curtain. There's a problem.
It's the mind.
Students are complaining, no toilets. You have given us toilets, but there are no doors. Where is the door? Someone is putting a door under his bed. Why? What for?
All right, I feel like we have exhausted all those questions, and we've tried our best to cater for each and everything. So at this point in time, we are going to go to the next segment, which is the last segment of the show, which is called the trivia segment. So the trivia segment, this is when we ask questions, not regarding today's discussion. We're done with that. It's more like to shake things up a bit. It's like a riddle, and this is
I'm not good with riddles. I'm not good with riddles.
This is the first time for everything. Who knows? Today might be a lucky day.
I hope there's something to win, though.
All right, are you both ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get there. Let me read out the question. So
I carry 36,000 plus students. I'm just joking. Please go on. Go ahead.
okay, thank you. So 3 friends paid $10 each for a hotel room, right? Thinking it costs $30. But it actually costs $25. The hotel gives them $5 back, and the hellboy keeps $2.
The what?
The hellboy. Oh, sorry, the bellboy keeps $2. Now, each friend has paid $9, totaling to $27. Where's the other $1? Where's the other $1? With that being said, yeah, it's time for you to answer the question.
Well, that question is very long.
Yeah.
So, we are having the 3 guys
Yes.
paying $10 each to
Yes.
the hotel, which makes the 30, right? Okay. But if they have paid 10 each, the hotel, how have they paid 25?
No, they thought it was 30, but it actually
It cost
25.
$25.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So they were giving back 5, and then the bellboy got 2,
And gave?
and then gave them the 3, remaining 3, right?
No. Now each friend has paid $9.
What? Why are they paying 9?
That's the question.
Okay.
So the hotel gives them $5 back, right? And the bellboy keeps $2
Okay.
from the $25. After being after the $30, they pay back the $5, remains the $25. The $25, the bellboy gets $2.
Yeah.
So then now each friend has paid $9, which is total to 27 because 9 times 3. So where's the other $1?
Did the bellboy give them back the $1 after he got the $2?
No, the bellboy, he kept the $2 for himself.
And then where did he take the rest of the money? Because
This is the question. Where's the other dollar?
It's with the bellboy.
Okay, is that the question? Is that the answer that you're submitting?
The bellboy.
The bellboy.
Yes, because
He hasn't given them back. The statement doesn't say anywhere where he gave them back. He just said he kept. That means he still has the rest of the money.
I would like to mention something to our host. You know, it's nakura magani yamaga. You know, nakura mchibori. And those riddles, you never used to have them. You know, nambela cheku.
The church
is solo. Okay, but I think maybe it's the bellboy. I'm not sure about it.
Okay, but you did mention that you're not that good at riddles, so.
No. But I think it's the bellboy. I know never leave a blank space.
Okay.
It's a bellboy. Okay. Never leave a blank
That's the
space.
correct answer.
Is that like an exam tip? Never leave a blank space.
Yes, as even if you don't know, you just have to answer.
Just for
Let's carry the
anything.
negative mark, then leave you.
Alright, are you ready for the answer?
Okay. Okay.
So the answer is drum roll. Help me. Drum roll. Unzabi, let's go. All right. So the answer is there is no missing dollar. The confusion arises from adding the $2, which was kept by the bellboy, to the $27 paid by the guests, which is incorrect. So instead, the $27 includes the $25 for the room and the $2 kept by the bellboy.
There are two limitations here. First one is English. The second one is math.
True.
That's why I'm a medical student. I'm not good with math, and I'm not good with English. I'm not.
To be honest with everybody, I don't even do riddles. If I didn't see the answer, I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know it.
Right. Okay.
All right. So with that being said, we have come to the end of our show.
Okay.
These have been my amazing guests himself, the president, Vincent, Musilikani, and Mr. Daniel here. Let me say, these men came dressed. They came dressed. They came prepared. They look top notch. Yeah. So with that being said, we have come to the end of Campus Chronicles, which is an episode for academic excellence meant for you, the students, you, the committee, and you have heard it firsthand from the executive team themselves. They are putting in the work, and so goodbye.
Before you, I don't know if we are still on.
Yes, we're still on.
Okay, before we go, I'd just like to. These are my last remarks.
Okay.
To the students. Whoa! Not really. It's not a shout out, but I would like to say this to the students and everyone listening to this. I know a lot of people have talked about this, and some of you don't believe what I'm about to say, but I just want to tell you that we are in the end time and Jesus is coming soon.
Wow. Preach.
He is coming soon. Whether you believe it or not, it's going to find you. The apocalypse is going to find you. When the rapture happens, there'll be chaos, and the Bible says that there are people who are going to run to the mountains, and the mountains will not kill them, because the Bible says there are those who go to a lion and tell the lion, eat me, and the lion will say, I cannot eat you because I'm also waiting for my own judgment. I have seen it, I have read, and I've had more than 5 visions of the end times. But one thing I would like to tell you is here. You might die today, or the rapture might find you. But Jesus is coming soon, and secure your place up there. The only way is having Christ as your personal Savior. It's not about your church, it's not about your doctrine, it's not about whatsoever rituals that you do. The only thing that will enable you to go up there, it is John 3 verse 16. If you believe in Him, you will not perish, but you have eternal life. Yeah. That's my last message to the populace.
Wow, we didn't know you're a religious person for like that.
Church in Kanyama.
For real? Okay, so I'm going to give you a nickname now.
He's joking.
Okay. Papa V, that one claps. Okay, that's very true, honestly. Guys, let's be mindful of the things we do and how we live our life out there. I don't want to waste any more of your time, so we have come to the end, guys. Thank you so much. See you next week, same time, same place.